Hi everyone, it's Lisa Lee.
And Kendra Lee.
And here we are today, and here we're going to show you some of the best crystals to give as gifts.
That's right. We've got a list of 10 for you today. It's not an entire list of all the crystals there are that would be great as gifts, but is our top 10 that we're offering today.
Yeah, and with the holidays coming, you never know. You could use some of this information. So let's start. Here we go.
These crystals contain certain qualities about themselves that are about giving and receiving, with love and friendship and boosting relationships. So it's the connectivity type of deal. So let's just get started with the first one in no particular order. Rose quartz, because it's all about love and connects with the heart chakra. So it will uplift your attitude about love and life. It creates better bonds between family and friends. You can also give it for your romantic lover. Pie. If you keep rose quartz by your bedside, you'll have good bed relations. Rose quartz makes your heart beat faster, they've said. I don't know, but I've never noticed that particularly, but I guess
I might have to put some rose quartz aside. Don't need my heart beating faster these days.
And stress and anger and hurt and frustration. So amongst your partner and that type of love, it helps, for that to dissipate. So you'd have a better connection. And rose quartz is specifically a good gift to give to people who are Taurus, Libra, or an Aries.
Oh, that's interesting.
Another good crystal to give is citrine. Citrine can come in yellows to oranges. They have all different hues, and they're really beautiful. And it's really good to get one with rainbow in it. We all love to have a little rainbow in our crystal.
I've never seen rainbow in citrine.
Really?
I don't have any. I have citrine, but I've never seen rainbows in citrine.
Well, you're going to have to find one. It's pretty.
Apparently, I need one now. I'm going to get one.
Is good to give to somebody else because it brings them good fortune. It inspires their creativity. So if they are, say, an artist and they're selling their art, it'll help keep those creative juices going. If they make gifts or they do, woodworking for a living, or something like that. So it's helpful to inspire. And if you stick citrine with money, so if you put it like in your piggy bank or near your piggy bank, or if you have like a certain box you keep money you stash in it, if you put citrine and amethyst together, because they work well together, in and literally touching it on it, it helps to make that pot multiply. So I've done it. I don't know if it works or not, really, but I save $5 bills. I don't spend $5 bills. I save them and pull them aside for like a whole year, and I put them in a box, and I keep amethysts and citrines in the box with it. And I do get a lot of fives that I never quite noticed before, but it's hard to tell because I don't have but hey, why not? It won't hurt. So I just stick to it. So if you were to give maybe a little small amethyst and citrine piece, and you put it with a couple dollars and maybe a little note, and that would be a perfect gift to give.
That's pretty cool.
It helps bring financial abundance. And it's basically helping you to manifest what it is that you want to be working on. So you're supporting your friend or your coworker or your family member in that whole, optimistic attitude of hope and joy and courage. And it's particularly good for Aries, Gemini, Leo, and Virgo. So it works well if anybody happens to be one of those signs and they receive this as a gifty.
That'd be cool. Let us know if you're one of them.
Then there's
one of those signs, Kendra.
Carnelian. Carnelian is various shades of a red-orange stone. And it brings prosperity and abundance to kind of go with the citrine. And it's also believed to bring some great fortune, but it gives high motivation and good health and wellness to somebody by releasing their inner blockages. And it's really helpful and useful in protecting any children in the home or who come to visit the home.
Wow, that's good.
And if you keep it by the front door, it protects all who enter in. Even so, if that's where you want to put it and you have children and you got it to protect your children, by the front door is where you place that.
Awesome.
And good for Aries and Virgo. Then we've got Moonstone. Now, Moonstone is good for a lot of things, but one of the big ones is fertility.
Ooh.
It will help with fertility. So if you're a grandparent and you'd be wanting them grandkids, tuck that into a gifty for your son or daughter. And our very own grandmother, Miss Lee, she had a collection of Moonstone jewelry. And that woman was like pregnant a lot.
Yes, she was.
She really was. She was like, forever pregnant for like 15 years. So it works.
We believe so anyway.
It eases stress, but it also heightens feminine intuition. So this would be particularly good to give to a woman, whether she needs fertility help or not. It is good for women for the intuition. You can connect with your own inner wisdom. And Moonstone, by its name, has moon in it. So it is related to the moon and the lunar cycle, which women are also. Mm-hmm. And so it brings harmony to your hormones and your emotions. It keeps everything in balance and energizes feminine love. So that's why it becomes the fertility stone.
Right.
You could combine it with other stones. It does well in combination. So like Moonstone and rose quartz would be quite the gift of love and abundance and fertility there.
Right.
And the Moonstone works great for Cancers, which our grandmother happened to be. Mm-hmm. Libra, which is my mother. Mm-hmm. Gemini and Scorpio. Then we have our Amazonite. Now, who do you think Amazonite would be good for?
Oh, you're testing me now?
Just throw out a sign.
Taurus.
No, but close. Sort of. Aries and Virgo. They do good with that stuff.
Virgo needs some stones.
It's also good for artists.
Okay.
It clears away negative blocks that you may have. Any kind of negative block about anything, it helps to clear it away and makes way for a much better energy to come through, giving inspiration. Right. It's like that support where you turn those little thoughts into a real like idea and plan that can be acted out. Mm-hmm. And it gets rid of like the overwhelming feelings, the anxiety feelings. Oh, I can't do it. Oh, that would never happen. Those types of things. And it basically just soothes the mind.
Wow. That's a good
And I find it to be peaceful when I look at it by the color.
Right. Yeah, it is. I love its color. I like all kinds of blues and, teal and green.
Yeah. It's like a lighter color, greenish teal.
Mm-hmm.
It's very pretty. And let's see, we've also got
Labradorite.
What now?
Labradorite.
Yes. I'm like, did you just start singing a funny song?
Yeah, I always do that. You know that.
So, did you know that it's
out in song.
a witch stone?
What? Say that again? It's a witch stone?
It's known as a witch's stone. And it's because it has magical qualities.
Well, I have to tell you.
Yes.
I believe I did tell you this is the stone that Robbie, when he called, the thing flashed out.
Right.
I told you that, right?
Yep.
And when he hung up the phone, the flash went away. And when he holds the stone, it lights up. It's not how he's turning it. The flash just comes alive. He doesn't even have to move the stone. It's crazy.
Well, And you know how labradorite has flash depending on the angle you turn it and whatnot. So that's part of where I started off with calling it the witch's stone, and they would tease and use it. Oh, look, it's magical. As I do this, it'll turn color. But it also helps to discover your secret talents. It brings out your psychic skills. It fulfills those types of dreams. It helps to work with that. So if you've got a friend who's into that, or you see magical qualities when they're around the stone, it would be a good gift to give that particular friend. So perfect example.
Robbie. I did give him Labradorite. I gave him one of the worry stones, like the small stones to keep in his pocket.
And that's a perfect one for him. It's also for mysterious people. And it eases stress and hurt and helps so harmony can reign and promote peace of mind. And it's for Aquarius, Cancer, Libra, and Leo. But what is good for Capricorn, Sagittarius, Taurus, and Libra is lapis.
The blues. Again, my blues.
Blues there's a lot of the blue stones, honestly.
Yeah.
There's the greens and the blues. It seems like there's a lot of lapis is easy to find, easy to get, inexpensive. It can get higher up in the price, but it's very affordable. And it's about family love and helping communication flow with ease through family or friends. It nurtures active listening and open communication and that type of thing. So that's what makes it a perfect family gift to give, because everybody has their Thanksgiving stories of who did what, when, where, how, and why. Going to Thanksgiving turkey dinner, you might want to bring a handful of lapis and throw it around. Like, hold on.
Especially in families like ours.
Yeah, where we don't quite do active listening. We're not the best at that. Are supposed to be active listeners to like certain people who need to be center stage.
Garnet. Garnet would be next, right?
Garnet is, yes.
I'm leaving that in, just cause. I'm leaving it in.
Garnet is another good one to give, and to give to, now ready for this is a good list: Aries, Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Virgo.
We could all use some garnet.
Garnet, it also shows romantic love, but does healing energies and bringing good health, energy and vitality, sexuality. It helps you live your life to the fullest in like all areas of life. So a pair of garnet earrings would be an awesome gift. It doesn't have to be full of tumbled stones. It can be in jewelry form. All of these. Or big old honking piece. Doesn't matter. However you
put together a package, like a gift bag with all these stones in it. I have every one of them.
Yeah.
Just saying, except for the last one, because that's all going to depend. But go ahead.
Garnet does have qualities that make it a stone of truth and purity, love and compassion, and is also good luck in business affairs. So it would be good to give to coworkers or your boss, work people that you want to have good relations with. And the good old amethyst is on the list.
There we go. Amethyst.
I say is good for everything. All the things, just everything it's good for, because it is almost. It's not a protective stone, I'll give it that. But it is a reliever of stress and anxiety.
It does help, though, with protective stones to pair with.
Yes, it'll help support those protective. It's not a protective stone.
Right.
It gives you vitality and energy, relieves stress and anxiety. It heals a myriad of health problems. It's a crystal you would give to your best friend in stabling and continuing that relationship strength. It's one of the most soothing stones of all, giving confidence, clarity, love, healing, great health, your crown chakra, your psychic abilities. I mean, it helps in so many things. You can't go wrong with a piece of amethyst. And it particularly works good for Aquarius, Capricorn, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Aries, Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius, Gemini, and Cancer.
Isn't that almost all of them?
Well, yep.
You got every zodiac sign in there.
Exactly. So then on the list to make to number 10 or 1,
and however we're doing it,
is the person you're giving the gift to, their birthstone. So if they're born in April, it would be diamond. If they're born in October, it would be opal. If they're born in July, it would be ruby. So you would have to look up whatever month they were in and find the coordinating stone. Now,
I actually have those.
All stones are available all over, but everybody knows that. Not everybody knows that every month now has at least 2 stones. So you get a choice. Some have 3 or 4, but most just have the 2.
I do have a list of those.
Do ya?
Yeah. Well, January is garnet.
Ooh.
February is amethyst. March is aquamarine, my favorite month, and bloodstone for March. April is diamond, as you said. May is emerald. June is pearl and alexandrite. And then July, as you said again, is ruby. August is peridot and spinel. September is sapphire. October, you also mentioned, was opal, but also tourmaline. November is topaz and citrine. And December is turquoise. But then also you have blue topaz or tanzanite. So those are the birthstones that would be good as gifts.
Right. And they can come in, again, jewelry form, gemstone form, raw form, tumbled, however you want. It doesn't matter. It's just about because it'll contain all the same elements and properties.
Right.
Now, you can also go by the Zodiac.
Right.
So, as I was mentioning, some of those stones work good. So if, you have a Scorpio friend you wanted to give an amethyst to for that best friend crystal, that'd be great. But Scorpio, their stone isn't amethyst. Scorpios are born in November or October, so they'd be opal or topaz. So as themselves, not related to the months, you can do a crystal as well.
I have a list of those too.
All right, let's share.
For Aries, it's carnelian and diamond. For Taurus, it's emerald and sapphire. For Gemini, it's lepidolite, pearl, and an agate. For Cancer, it's moonstone and ruby. For Leo, it's sunstone, peridot, and onyx. For Virgo, it's carnelian and sapphire. Libra is rose quartz, opal, and peridot. And then Scorpio, you had mentioned, is what?
Lapis.
Topaz.
Mm-hmm.
And beryl. And then Sagittarius after that. So Sagittarius is turquoise and topaz. And then Capricorn is malachite, garnet, and ruby. And then Aquarius would be red garnet and amethyst. And finally, Pisces would be aquamarine and amethyst.
There you go.
Yeah, so there you have it, guys. There's your zodiac signs, the best 10 gifts you can get as far as crystal giving.
You get birth month, or the zodiac sign, or a specific crystal based on what you're wanting to help the person with, support them with. They are just good crystals to give as gifts.
Absolutely. So there you have it, guys. You got plenty of, if you want to give crystals as gifts, there's plenty of reasons to. There's plenty of different types of stones you got there. And if you're looking to give someone you know a specific gift and you want to give them crystals, now you know who you can give what to.
And when.
And when. And and if you're interested, you can let us know. Perhaps we have some of these stones you might be looking for. Definitely give us a shout. Email us at twolistpod@gmail.com, and we'll let you know whether we have a stone or where to go to get one, or if we can get one for you.
Yeah, no, these are just great crystals to give as gifts with the holidays coming up.
Yeah.
Like Lisa said, we do have a lot of them in stock right at the moment. It's never too early to start your shopping. And it's not just for the holidays, birthdays, graduations, anniversaries, special occasions, Valentine's Day, whatever it might be.
Yeah.
And we'll be having a bunch more crystal videos coming out soon regarding different ways to work with very specific crystals. So just think of it as like a deep dive on specific crystals and different things you can do with them. So they're not just dust collectors.
Alrighty, so that's it for today. So thank you all for coming, watching, and you got anything else to say, Kendra?
Good crystal hunting.
Have a great day, guys. Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. See ya. Toodles? No toodles?
Toodles.